Collective, it's your girl Sadi Rose coming to you. The word today. All praise to the Most High God. Love to the Mother. Love to the ancestors. Welcome to the Celestial Kingdom. If you're clicking on this, um, please know that I'm sending you light and love, joy, peace, abundance. This is a place you're going where any kind of negative energy that's like leached onto you, distracted you, caused chaos for you, or any kind of confusion, it's cleared. This is your safe place to come, to learn, to reflect on the lessons that you're going through in life. And also to learn about tips on how to address different challenges that you're having. This notion of the celestial kingdom, I, you know, I was like contemplating and it just was mulling, and I was like, I got my name, the Most High's baby girl, but what is this frequency that I'm setting? What is this frequency of peace and healing? Because I'm tuning in to the frequency of healing, and if you clicked onto this page, that means that you have agreed to come and join this frequency. You have to do the work. You can come learn and listen and communicate, but then you got to practice it. Then you got to prove it. It's the way school works. But God told me it was the celestial kingdom. Y'all, I had no idea. And I've been religious. I'm not really religious anymore, but I'm spiritual. And I was like, is it heaven? I went and looked it up, and I was like, whoa. The Most High knows. Yeah, this is the celestial kingdom. This is where you come to talk to your girl Sadi, who's in tune with the Most High God. And you get to hear from me about what different lessons have meant for me, different sayings have. But you don't just get to hear me talk about what I think they mean to me so that you can believe. You come so that you can then go apply and practice it in your own life. Because the way that healing works is first you have to identify the lesson. You have to realize that you're going in a cycle until you learn the lesson, and you got to practice it at home, and then you got to prove it. Because the way that the universe works is that once you say you know the lesson, it'll come back around till you prove it. Understand? And so let's get on with the word, which is you can lie to the world, but you can't lie to yourself. This is a powerful word, y'all. So many of us lie about who we really are. Any given day, we have thoughts and feelings that are not in alignment with what we say externally. We do things that should other people know, we probably wouldn't do them. And there are a lot of people who live in this type of deception. But really, this self-betrayal, nothing good can come when you are living in a world of deception, in contrast to who you really are inside. You can convince the world. Pretty much, you can lie to yourself and convince yourself that you are what you say you are, and you can live in a world of lies and upside down, or you can stand true to who you are and be ready to accept whatever the external world wants to throw your way as contrast, to challenge you, to test you, to see if you're really committed to yourself. And this is any number of things, whether it's your orientation, whether it's your your likes and your interest, whether it's your career, whatever it's your religion, your beliefs, whether or not you don't like being bullied and controlled by other people, whether you are sick and tired of abusive relationships and toxic, hostile relationships, or maybe maybe there's situations where you're around a group of people and they just talk negatively about other people all the time, and like they're gossipers and just bad energy people, or you're around a whole bunch of people who are extremely negative, maybe violent, just all around, that just being in their company puts you at heightened risk for trouble, trauma with other men or other, women, depending on, if, whatever your orientation is, but you're just constantly around people who put you in bad situations. Or it could be that you are a particularly in a dark place in your journey for some of us where, it doesn't really feel good when we do or say things or we hurt people. We can't help ourselves, or so we say. But you can. If you're living in the upside down where you tell yourself lies, you tell the world lies to convince, and then you try to convince everyone else of your lies, that's a big problem. And if you're being a terrible person to other people, terrible, trying to hurt people, trying to cheat people, trying to steal from people, trying to harass, trying to inflict violence on people, if you're slandering people, gang stalking people, but then, you hide it and mask it as being a righteous person, a kind person, a powerful person. You act like you're of the light, and you really don't apply God's principles of Christ-like consciousness in your core, in your heart, then there is someone who knows. It's God and yourself. God sees everything. And I'm not saying this as a threat. It just is. So you should always assume that you are being watched closely. God knows what's in your heart. If God sees you going around harassing, slandering, gossiping, hurting, cheating, abusing, being arrogant, but then externally for everyone to see, or you just manipulate out of fear people to just be cool with you because you're a bully, Most High God is watching. And it's not just that God is watching, y'all. This is school for real. This is the real school. You are getting tested daily. Lessons. They're lessons. And the way that it works is that if you keep on failing your lesson, they will take you back in cycles. You will be in a perpetual cycle, and some cycles drive us mad. You will be looped. You will never be able to achieve the states of beings or the states of joy or the states of peace or the states of abundance that you would like. Because you will keep repeating that cycle until you learn the lesson. And it isn't just simply learning the lesson. You have to know it. That means you have to practice it. So once you understand and get guidance and tips from your intuition, first and foremost, always, or if you hear something that I say, I am only a support toward you and towards your intuition, which is your God voice, right? That's your communication with God. I am here just to give validation to your intuition. So once you actually practice with the guidance that we're giving you, then will be retested to see if you're really committed to changing and growing. There is a lot on the line here, and it isn't just because you're going to get a spank on your hand. It's that you will not grow. It is that you will not be free. It is that you will not be able to achieve whatever you would like to achieve, because the first shall be last and last shall be first, y'all. We are living in a higher ascension time where who you are being matters. You have to try to be a good human being. All praise to the Most High God. Love.